everyone, this is Bazooka. Welcome to one of my videos and welcome to Random Ramblings, but more importantly, Smissmas 2014 update has arrived. Today is the 24th of December 2014 in the early hours because I really need to get this at least recorded so that way I can get ready to edit it later on, technically today. So let's get into the big stuff first. 3 new weapons, and 2 of them are demo and 1 of them is a multi-class. So the first demo is, I do believe, the oh dear, I actually didn't look up any of the weapon names. Oh wow, I feel extremely dumb, but one is a primary for the Devil Man. It's very nice. It's very nice. Actually, no, it's kind of weird. The Iron Bomber. There we go. I literally just looked it up. So the Iron Bomber, grenade launcher. Grenades have very little bounce and roll. Negative 10% damage on grenades that explode on the timer. So grenades that detonate on their own, and a negative 20% explosion radius. So it has a smaller explosion radius. To be entirely honest, I don't really understand the point of the Iron Bomber. I tried using it. It just feels like a normal grenade launcher, except its grenades just don't go everywhere. So I guess the explosions are in a spot where you fully expect them to be where you shoot them. Like, oh, I'm gonna shoot it at this wall. You look away, you look back, yes, it is still there. My grenade is still there. Okay, good. And you can be on your merry way and do stuff. So it's kind of like setting up another kind of trap with with your sticky bomb launcher or something like that. But it's not that bad. It's very interesting, so I can appreciate the idea behind the weapon. Next up for the Demo Man is the next item, which is also Demo Man, is the Quickie Bomb Launcher. It's a sticky bomb launcher. It has a 0.2 seconds faster bomb arm time, so you can detonate them sooner. Able to destroy enemy sticky bombs like the Scottish Resistance. Max charge time decreased by 50%, so you can charge up the shot and fire at super long range distances much faster. However, sticky bombs fizzle 2 seconds after landing. There is a negative 15% damage penalty and a negative 25% clip size. So it only has 6 shots and it does 15% less damage. Not to mention the sticky bombs fizzle in 2 seconds. So like 1, 2, gone. It's actually very odd. Or it's like 1, 2, gone, or something like that. So in my mind, this is the epitome of sticky spam. It is the sticky spam king. But they alleviated it by having it deal less damage and also not having as many shots. So I commend them for doing that. And it's also a lot stricter of where you can use it because the sticky bombs do fizzle, so you can't lay up traps. It really is the sticky bomb launcher to counter other sticky bomb launchers because it's faster, it can be shot further ranges faster, and it can destroy other sticky bombs. In fact, I would probably say the Quickie Bomb Launcher is the perfect counter to itself as well, because you could just destroy each other's sticky bombs over and over again, like overall, I would probably keep using the normal sticky bomb launcher, but this is an interesting alternative if I just feel like going M1, M2, M1, M2, M2, and then just kill things. You'll see in the video that I got, because I did get some gameplay footage of all the 3 new items, 3 new weapons rather. I just want to see how that would go over, and you'll notice I don't really use the Iron Bomber any differently, but the Quickie Bomb Launcher I use pretty much the exact same as I would with a Sticky Bomb Launcher, except I can't lay down traps. So this is like, the Quickie Bomb Launcher is, to me, 1/2 of the Sticky Bomb Launcher. the quickie bomb is 1/2 to the sticky bomb. So it's very interesting how they decided to, you know, here you go. You can detonate faster, but you can't leave them out, and it deals this that, and you deal less damage overall. So I think that's a nice trade-off, honestly. Makes it a little bit weird and kind of panicky when you have to sticky bomb jump though, but whatever. And finally, the last weapon that I can talk about is the panic attack. It is a shotgun for the soldier, pyro, heavy, and engineer. It is a multi-class shotgun, and that's actually very interesting because in the workshop it was only for the soldiers. So it's just like, hey, let's just slap it on every class that can use a shotgun. But you know what? More different ways for playing the classes. I'm perfectly fine with that. So the stats are 34% faster reload time, hold fire to load up to 4 shells, and rate of fire increases as health decreases. However, weapon spread increases as health decreases. So it really is a panic attack. You load up 4 shots and you let them loose all at the same time, kind of like the Beggar's Bazooka. However, the Beggar's Bazooka and the panic attack, very, very different. The shotgun is a secondary that I use to depend on when I run out of primary shots and I want to have a little bit more accuracy with my stuff, when I want to have, you know, a hit scan, and just like, okay, I need to deal with like this scout that's in front of me, it's really jumping all over me. I really need to use my shotgun on this guy. Kind of a hard thing to deal with if I don't even have any actual shots in the shotgun. And in order to get like the maximum amount of damage, you have to load up 4 shots into the panic attack and then let loose. In all the gameplay that I got, I maybe got like 1 or 2 kills with the panic attack. I'm just not used to having to load up the shots with the shotgun. The Beggar's Bazooka is different because it's a rocket launcher, and I don't know, just loading up one rocket, firing another rocket, firing, that's acceptable. That's an acceptable rate of fire to me. But the panic attack is like load, fire, load, fire, load, fire. It doesn't seem that good to me. And it's really hard to use efficiently. It might have something to do with not actually being used to using the panic attack yet. I don't really know, but it's just, I don't know. I'd have to use it a lot. I'd have to condition myself on how to use the panic attack, and that might take some getting used to. So unfortunately, panic attack, you're not getting used too often, but I will have to make 3 more of you. And then I will have to get 4 Stranger Fires. Happy day. So, besides that, there's also Demoman changes. Like, Demoman pretty much got revamped. Oh, well, no, not really, but he got a lot of changes in both his, a few of his mechanics and a lot of his weapons. So, just quickly going over it, his damage variants on grenades and sticky bombs are a lot tighter now, so instead of like doing like 110, it probably does like 102. Something like that. Somewhere around that kind of range, or like it does like 98 instead of like 90 or something. You get it, right? And also the grenades and sticky bombs have a smaller blast radius. They are the equivalent of rockets, the rocket blast radius. So they're on level playing grounds now. I didn't even know that they had different explosion radius, blast radiuses. But that's good to know that they now have the exact same blast radius. The grenade launcher got some slight tweak to where grenades will always do full damage. Apparently they didn't if you hit them closer to their head or something. I don't understand. Sticky bomb launcher is finally finally getting a nerf that it's so rightfully deserved, because Sticky Spam, even though I did praise the Quickie Bomb Launcher for being a good representation of Sticky Spam is still very much a problem with the normal one. So, Sticky Bombs that detonate in the air have radius ramp up. Instead of having the damage ramp up, like overall, they decide to go with a radius ramp up while it's in the air. It starts at 85% while in the air, so it's 85% instead of 100% at the base arm time. But if it's still in the air for 2 seconds for whatever reason, it goes back up to 100. Like I guess it's like, you know, over time, like it goes 85%, slowly goes out, and then at 2 seconds after arm time, it goes back to 100%. However, if Sticky Bomb just lands on the ground, boom, instantaneous 100% blast radius. It's definitely rewarding shooting at the ground. That's probably the best way I can describe that. But you know what? It definitely, I feel like that definitely deters Sticky Spam with a normal Sticky Bomb launcher. So that's very good. Also some aesthetic changes to the Sticky Bombs as well. Loose cannon, double donks are better, and they also improved the damage because apparently the cannonballs would deal 50% less damage in addition to regular grenade damage reduction on after it like hit a surface. Somehow I didn't even know about that. Did anyone even know about that? I don't even know, but there we go, it's gone now, which is good. Lock and load, however, the lock and load, oh jeez, I hit my microphone out of the way. Okay, there we go. So, lock and load, it now will never kill a 125 health class in one hit if they're at full health. Apparently, the pills that the lock and load fire will always, will not exceed 124 damage on a single hit, and I'm very happy about that. I never liked getting one hit by a lock and load at full health. It was kind of annoying. I'm using a lot of hand gestures and movements that you guys just can't see. So they removed the self-damage penalty and added on a negative 25% radius penalty, so that way, again, the blast radius is smaller, so you can't hit as many people. But in order to kind of, I guess, balance that, is they changed the clip size so that way it's 3 shots instead of 2. And that's really, really ridiculously good. You have no idea. It's really good. It's really good. I don't know what else to say. I'm practically speechless. But having 3 shots that can deal a maximum of 124 damage on a single hit, that is absolutely insane. I hope you realize how ridiculous that is, because it is ridiculous. The lock and load normally had 2 shots, and I always had a problem with running out of shots. I mean, I always have problems running out of shots with the grenade launcher, but having 2 was just like, I don't have enough shots. But now, I have 3 shots, so I just go 1, 2, and then, sometimes during the gameplay, I'm like, oh wait, I have a 3rd shot. And then I hit something. It's that's so amazing. It gives you so many more chances to actually hit something with the lock and load pill. I really like it. And now to a lot of melee and charging based changes. So the bootlegger or the Devilman's boot items, they added a plus 25% Devilman charge meter on charge kill. So it's kind of like the Tide Turner, except instead of getting 100%, you get 25%. So that's actually really interesting. Speaking of the Tide Turner, they added a penalty while taking. If you take damage during a charge, the meter will go down more. It will go down for as much damage as you took. You'll notice that I go up against a loose cannon Devilman at one point with the Tide Turner, and he keeps hitting me, and my charge just runs out. instantaneously. That was not a good snap. In fact, that kind of hurt my finger. But yeah, it's like I get hit with a crit cannonball and it knocks me back, and just like bam, I couldn't do anything. My charge just disappeared. Even if a cannonball like did hit me, but I still kept moving forward, I ended almost immediately afterwards. Also, getting kills while charging no longer gives you 100% charge meter. Instead, it gives you 75. So that's where having a bootlegger or the Alibaba's Wee Booties will now help. In addition to having the Tide Turner, so now you are still a Demo Knight. So now the bootlegger and Wee Booties have a use again. Albeit, I still wish they would actually change the Alibaba Wee Booties and the bootlegger to, you know, be a little bit helpful. I mean, it is helpful still, but I mean, I wish it was just like different. But regardless, moving on, Scottish Resistance, the other sticky bomb launcher. It's apparently easy to do sticky jumps. I didn't try it, but whatever. That's pretty good, as long as if it's easy to do sticky jumps, I will happily accept that, because trying to do sticky jumps with the Scottish Resistance wasn't exactly the easiest thing. So if it's easy to do sticky jumps now, that's really good. The Scotsman Skull Cutter got a slight change. Instead of just having the speed penalty on or active all the time, it's only active when the weapon is active. A much needed change, because I feel the Scotsman Skull Cutter is pretty good. It gives you the extra range, but just having that general speed decrease, not exactly that good. It makes you kind of slow. I mean, not too slow, but it makes you slow, and you can definitely feel the difference of having it out. So having it only apply when it's active, it's a nice change. I like it. And finally, the Claymore also got the same bonus that the bootlegger and the Wee Booties got. It gives you 25% Demoman charge meter on a charge kill. So you can either use Tide Turner and Wee Booties, or Tide Turner and Claymore to get 100% of your meter back, or you can use Bootlegger and Claymore to get 50% of your charge back. With any of the other Demoman charge, or any of the other Demoman shields, which I think is really interesting. One thing I was going to really talk about was the kind of funny glitch with having the Wee Booties, the Tide Turner, and the Claymore, which would give you 125% charge. But because it didn't know what to do, it just kind of got rid of your ability to charge altogether. So, but they patched it really fast, so yeah, I don't have to really talk about it too much. But yeah, oh man, it's just so much to talk about. Let me just quickly go over the festive items. I believe the festive items are from the new Naughty Crates. The festive items are the Bonk Tonk Punch, Backburner, Shotgun, Bone Saw, SMG, and the Revolver. I might be missing something. I can't remember what. I said shotgun. Demoman, charge. There we go. I almost forgot the Demoman. So I feel like they kind of were a little bit lazy this Smissmas. Just like, let's just do a shotgun and give it to the 4 classes that can use shotgun. There we go. Done. Festive shotgun. Here you go. Expensive. My favorite festive, however, has got to be the Backburner. It's got antlers. It's got a little red nose on it. If you're playing on the red team, I'm guessing it's a blue nose if you're on blue. But I really like it. It's really interesting to look at. It's funny. I mean, it's like, come on, it's Rudolph as a flamethrower, pretty much. It's nice. I like it. I am gonna have to wait to get a strange festive bone saw. Speaking of stranges, the nice crates do in fact come in strange qualities. Like the contents do sometimes come in strange qualities. So I'm gonna have to wait to get the two new medic cosmetics, the Unknown Man, which looks absolutely fantastic. I can't wait to get it, and the Surgeon Shaco, which the jacket didn't come with it for some reason. I guess Valve was like, you know, I think we have too many medic shirt items that have the epaulets on them. Because they have the foppish physician, the ward, and the colonel's coat. I might be missing something else, but that's 3 things. I don't think any other class has epaulets, like cosmetics that give their character epaulets. Besides, I think the spy and the soldier. I think that's it. That was my hand. But yeah, it's I'm gonna have to wait because Valve put on that, like, you can't trade for a week because we want to avoid scamming and yeah, but you know, I'm okay with that. I'm not too put off by that, to be honest. So whatever. But okay, I think, oh man, I'm going on for way too long. It's over 20 minutes long. I thank you guys so much for watching and keeping, like, stick around, listening to my thoughts. As I did with the Love and War update, I'm going to be going in and going really deep into my thoughts on each of the individual item, or each of the 3 new weapons. The Iron... what is it called again? The Iron Bomber. Oh man, I keep thinking it's called the Iron Maiden. The Iron Bomber, the Quickie Bomb Launcher, and the Panic Attack. I will go into what I think of those 3 items in depth when I get some real, like, in-depth time with them. It might be next videos, probably not, but on Friday, Leave Loadout will be happening, so go to my Taxi Man video and leave a like on a comment on a loadout that you want me to do, or leave a comment yourself, and maybe you'll get enough likes in a few days somehow. I don't know how it will, but it might. Why not give it a shot? But regardless, I thank you guys so much for watching. I already said that. I will see you guys later. Again, next time I'm going to be doing Leave a Loadout on Friday. So have a great day and a good night. But most importantly, if I do not get to you on Friday, which I do believe is no wait, on Thursday, Merry Christmas everyone, Happy New Year if I don't actually make a video saying that. Okay, I'm going way over time. Have a great day and good night. Bye.